Contemplation of Phenomena, the Five Hindrances, and how bhikkhus does a bhikkhu dwell contemplating phenomena in phenomena. Here bhikkhus, a bhikkhu dwells contemplating phenomena in terms of the five hindrances, and how bhikkhus does a bhikkhu dwell contemplating phenomena in terms of the five hindrances. Here bhikkhus, a bhikkhu, when there is sensual desire in him, understands, there is sensual desire in me, or when there is no sensual desire in him, he understands, there is no sensual desire in me, and he also understands how unarisen sensual desire arises, and how arisen sensual desire is abandoned, and how abandoned sensual desire does not arise again in the future. And when there is ill will in him, a bhikkhu understands, there is ill will in me, or when there is no ill will in him, he understands, there is no ill will in me, and he also understands how unarisen ill will arises, and how arisen ill will is abandoned, and how abandoned ill will does not arise again in the future. And when there is dullness and drowsiness in him, a bhikkhu understands, there is dullness and drowsiness in me, or when there is no dullness and drowsiness in him, he understands, there is no dullness and drowsiness in me, and he also understands how unarisen dullness and drowsiness arises, and how arisen dullness and drowsiness is abandoned, and how abandoned dullness and drowsiness does not arise again in the future. When there is restlessness and remorse in him, a bhikkhu understands, there is restlessness and remorse in me, and when there is no restlessness and remorse in him, he understands, there is no restlessness and remorse in me, and he also understands how unarisen restlessness and remorse arises, and how arisen restlessness and remorse is abandoned, and how abandoned restlessness and remorse does not arise again in the future. When there is doubt in him, a bhikkhu understands, there is doubt in me, or when there is no doubt in him, he understands, there is no doubt in me, and he also understands how unarisen doubt arises, and how arisen doubt is abandoned, and how abandoned doubt does not arise again in the future. In this way, he dwells contemplating phenomena internally, or he dwells contemplating phenomena externally, or he dwells contemplating phenomena both internally and externally, or else he dwells contemplating in phenomena its nature of arising, or he dwells contemplating in phenomena its nature of vanishing, or he dwells contemplating in phenomena its nature of both arising and vanishing, or else mindfulness that there is phenomena is simply established in him to the extent necessary for bare knowledge and repeated mindfulness, and he dwells independent, not clinging to anything in the world. That is how bhikkhus, a bhikkhu dwells contemplating phenomena in terms of the five hindrances.